Hello everyone, this is Red Robot, and today the terrible tactic is the Ghost Soldier. Now I'm sure everyone's heard about this when Love and War came out, using the base jumper, the parachute, along with being set on fire. So you can do that to yourself via the Cow Mangler's charge shot or with an enemy pyro. The charge shot lasts 6 seconds and enemy pyro's afterburn lasts 10, so it's way better to get an enemy to do it. But if you're doing this on your own and using the Cow Mangler, whole idea is just to use the increased speed you get from the base jumper and just take out people by floating along, kind of like a ghost just above the ground. Bit of an anti-gravity maneuver. This was really frustrating to get footage for. Sure, it was fun, but so many things can go wrong which can screw it up. Like this. How often has a pyro putting you out been the thing you don't want to happen? Yeah, in order to do this terrible tactic successfully, you kind of need teammates that don't support you. So you need your medic to ignore you when you're on fire and your friendly pyros to not put you out. Teammates throwing Girardi or Mad Milk on you can screw yourself up as well, which is really annoying. You'll see here, this is sort of like the ideal Ghost Soldier, me slowly creeping along behind this demo. I could have gotten faster, but I messed up the air strafing and cut down my movement speed by a ton. I'm really not too experienced with the base jumper, so I'm probably not using this as effectively as I could. But I thought I was doing okay kind of job chasing people around. Now these clips demonstrating just how cock-blocked I was getting this entire game. The enemy team was full of heavies, full of snipers, just things that really counter the base jumper hard. There's really nothing I could do. And there's only so many times I can get mowed down by a heavy and knocked away from my targets before you just kind of snap, before you say, alright, I'm putting this terrible tactic on hold for now, and I'm going to change to a class to clear you guys out and come back to complete my job. So here I am rolling out as Sniper, just taking a break from the terrible tactic right in the middle to, you know, click on a few people's heads. I was really sick of how rooted in the enemy team was getting and just how they were just pretty much denying me by standing back. They weren't even pushing the car, they weren't getting aggressive. They were just abusing the fact that I was vulnerable and they could just sit back and kill me. So here I am trying to punish them with a long range class, the Sniper. I feel like I was a little bit robbed on this next shot. Like, it seemed to be on his head, or at least on his body. Could have gotten at least 50 damage for that, but whatever. I was getting pretty good luck with the rest of my shots anyway. But it seems, even though I did seemingly well with this push as Sniper, I get taken out by their Sniper right now. It didn't make any difference, and they continue to have the Snipers and Heavies, so it was all for nothing, basically. I still managed to grab a few more kills. This pyro has no idea what I was doing. Then again, how often do you come across the Ghost Soldier? It's really hard to know what to do. One thing I was having lots of trouble with is timing my rocket jump with my charge shot going off. For some reason I just couldn't get the timing right, and I couldn't get any kind of decent speed. The way I had to do it was sort of like face the wall like an idiot and do like a total noob rocket jump in order to get any kind of speed or distance. It's a bit of a shame there was a sentry here, otherwise I could have gotten a bunch of kills. One method I found to be really effective when trying to make this terrible tactic successful is to try to get pretty high with your rocket jumps, and it's probably better to start rocket jumping from a high place and get a whole bunch of horizontal velocity, so just jump mostly horizontally from a high place, because you can always drop down lower, but you can't exactly go upwards in the middle of this terrible tactic. It's the panic attack versus the Ghost Soldier, who wins? Well, it's really no big surprise. I'd say my favorite thing about this terrible tactic is just how like effective it is indoors. It's really quite potent in kind of enclosed areas where there's not too much height variation, because there's really not any places where your opponent can get away, and the amount of space they've got to dodge is so much less, and it's really easy just to wail on them with your Market Gardener while floating around. So in conclusion, I had a blast doing this terrible tactic. I would say it really depends on the class composition of your opponents, how much fun they're willing to have. If they're gonna just stack sentries and heavies and snipers, you're gonna have a bad time. But overall, I thought it was great. You should definitely check it out as well. So I'll look off for you right now, and I'll catch you guys next time.